Welcome back to Cityline. Our next guest is Erin Guinup. Erin is the executive and artistic director for the Tacoma Refugee Choir. Welcome to the show, Erin.
Thank you so much. I'm so delighted to have this conversation with you, Laura.
And it's so good to have you on the show. So, Erin, I have a few questions for you. You have a special holiday concert entitled Let There Be Peace on Earth coming up on Saturday, December 18th at Anchor Church. Can you share with our viewers what we can expect?
Absolutely. This is going to be a really fun concert. It's our first concert post-pandemic, and so we knew that we've only been in rehearsals for 2 months after being on Zoom and or we were outside. So getting together a new program was kind of a fun adventure for us. So this concert's a little different from our past concerts because we're featuring quite a few soloists on this concert. So in addition to 6 songs being sung by the Tacoma Refugee Choir, we have soloists singing in a number of languages from members of the choir, as well as yours truly. I'll be singing 3 solos on this concert as well.
Well, and what our viewers don't know is we got a little sample of Erin singing, and she has a phenomenal voice.
Thank you.
And as far as the songs go, Erin, what are some of the songs that you'll be performing?
Absolutely. So we have the concert will open with There Is More Love Somewhere, which we recently released as a single supporting the Asian and Pacific Islander community. And it answers the question, where is more peace, love, hope, joy? And I think that's a question I think a lot of us are asking ourselves right now. And then it'll go into a song in Ukrainian, and I'm going to butcher it, so I'm not going to say the title, but it's beautiful. Feliz Navidad, and then a gospel song by one of the members of the choir. And then there's going to be, I think, one of my favorite moments, a brand new song that will be sung in Farsi. It's a song by a poet, a 13th century poet that talks about what it means to be human, and that if we don't have sympathy for others and reach out to others, then are we really human? And I'm so excited about this song written by one of our Iranian members of the choir. And then I'll be singing a few songs. And then the choir will be singing songs such as This Is My Wish, which encourages all to let there be peace on earth. And they'll also be singing Silent Night in 9 languages. So 9 of the languages of the choir. There's more than 9 languages represented by the choir, but 9 languages will be sung in this version. And then we'll be singing all together, Let There Be Peace on Earth as a group. We'll be singing a song called Sing, and we, of course, end every concert with Everyone Can Love Someone. So I missed one. We're singing Moon Song, which was also one of our original songs that was inspired by youth who are detained in detention and their experiences, recognizing that when they're locked up, there's no moon for them. But ultimately, the moon does connect us all, and it features 24 different countries represented, who have all been represented in the choir at some point, and saying that we're all connected to one another.
Wow, that sounds like it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Songs that are going to touch our hearts and our spirits. And Erin, you mentioned Feliz Navidad, you mentioned Ukrainian and Farsi. What other languages are going to be featured?
Absolutely. I think those are the solo pieces, and Silent Night, as mentioned, we have Khmer, which is the Cambodian language, and Russian, German, French, Lingala. So yeah, it's a lot of the languages of the members of the choir coming together with this message of peace.
That is absolutely phenomenal. And we're living in a very different day and age right now with the pandemic. So with that being said, what are some of the safety protocols that will be in place?
Absolutely. So the audience is being asked to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test within 72 hours, and the choir itself will. We're giving our choir members options. The choir members are all vaccinated, but we've asked them to either get a proof of a negative COVID test if they want to be unmasked, or some of the members will choose to stay masked for a variety of reasons. We've tried to be as flexible as possible while keeping the maximum amount of safety that we can.
Great. That is awesome. And so with, thinking about COVID and safety protocols, there are individuals who may not be able to appear for the event in person. Will it be live streamed?
Yes, we're so delighted to be able to offer a live stream option. And so certainly people can come enjoy from their homes or come enjoy in person with us. We've tried really hard to address as many different levels of comfort and respecting safety while also recognizing that not everyone has the same level of needs. And so we're trying to hit all of those pieces at the same time, which makes things a little more complicated, but also allows more, it's aligned with our message of inclusivity and making space for everyone who wants to come.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Erin, what other events do you have coming up?
Absolutely. Well, we're really excited about the spring. We write a lot of our own songs in the choir. So we've done quite a bit of songwriting this last year, and we are delighted to be recording our first album this coming year. And so in conjunction with this new album, we're going to be recording a music video in May that we hope all of Tacoma will show up for. It's a big flash mob type project, and we are so excited to be able to welcome people to be part of sending a message of love. The song talks about how it doesn't matter where you're from, we all need love. We all can give love, we can all receive love, and we all are needed to be part of that.
Just in our conversation here today, the titles of some of the songs, you are absolutely right. You hit the nail on the head. This is what we need right now, more love, the inclusivity, and just embracing people right now, because we are living in a very difficult time and have been for quite a while now. So very much appreciate all that you're doing and the choir. And, Erin, I'm wondering, is there anyone that you would like to thank?
Absolutely. I first actually want to thank the members of the choir who've been so vulnerable through this process. Our performances are super important, but also what happens in our weekly rehearsals is pretty sacred. And sometimes we'll have a moment where someone expresses grief, and we're there for one another through that. Or the challenges that people have faced, some really difficult challenges this last year. And so we try to be there as much as we can for one another. So I appreciate the vulnerability of our choir members showing up each week and being willing, especially some of our members have significant fears of being public. And so the fact that they are being brave with their stories is, I think, so important. But I also want to thank our sponsors, especially Tacoma Creates. That's been such a vital force for keeping arts organizations like ours alive through these challenging times. We're super grateful for that as well.
Well, thank you so much, Erin.
Thank you. I will add that this is a benefit concert, so we do have low price tickets available, but we are also encouraging support from the community through this concert. And so we're so grateful to everyone who has donated and been part of helping us continue this work moving forward.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm sure our viewers appreciate that as well. It's like sometimes these songs are a hug to our hearts and our spirits. So again, we appreciate you and the choir and everything that you're doing for our community. And what a fun time we've had, even before the show, the parts that the viewers didn't get to see.
It was fun. I'm sorry that we didn't get to figure that out. Yeah.
Yes, this has been absolutely great, Erin. Thank you so much for being on the show, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Thank you.
All right. So I'd like for everybody to stick around. We'll be right back after this quick break.